You may not believe it, but the bamboos found everywhere in the countryside have been transformed by a young man into valuable works of art. This young man, with his skill, managed to support his family and attract a large number of wealthy people who started seeking him out to order his exclusive pieces. Now, he is making a lot of money. Let's take a look at the impressive work of the young man. We can see that he starts by cutting the bamboo into pieces of equal size, with each node being carefully treated. On one end of the bamboo, he applies a glue from 1982. Then he stacks everything neatly in a plastic box. The lid of the box is secured with the same glue. The next step is to prepare the materials for creating the artwork. He takes a container and puts an adequate amount of epoxy resin, stirring well so everything is homogeneous. Then, he adds paints to adjust the color. The colored resin is poured inside the bamboo, also filling the spaces between the nodes. Then, he places the piece in a machine to cool it quickly and allow the resin to solidify. After solidification, he removes the plastic wrapping that surrounded it. Now, he marks the outlines of the work on the hardened resin and installs a fixed handle. We see the video of the operation where he removes the excess parts of the resin and begins to sculpt. Using a circular tool, he defines the irregular contours and transforms them into a perfect cylinder. We can clearly see the bamboo cut. Then, the young man starts shaping the piece. He decides to make an elegant art bowl and begins working on it with impressive skill. In a short time, the shape of the bowl is almost ready. Then he sands and polishes the piece, giving it an incredible shine. Now he hollows out the inside of the bowl, being careful not to lose the thickness of the walls. Someone without experience in sculpture would take years to achieve a result like this. The interior is also polished. Finally, he applies a layer of green varnish, giving the final touch to the piece, and thus a bamboo work of art is created with perfection. The final result is simply impressive, a true fusion of bamboo with resin. It's no wonder that everyone who sees the young man's work is amazed by his skill. If you liked it, like and follow, as he shares creative and interesting ideas every day.